Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your Greater Anglia interview. So if you have a train operating company interview coming up for Greater Anglia and you need to prepare for both the most common and tough competency interview questions for any role at Greater Anglia, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what I'll cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of Greater Anglia interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high-scoring answers to those questions to help you succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your Greater Anglia interview before finally telling you how you can download further resources, including all of the answers, to help you to prepare. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your Greater Anglia interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first Greater Anglia interview question to prepare for, which is introduce yourself. Now, this interview question is going to be the very first interview question that you get asked, and it's your chance to start positive and be that standout candidate. So take this opportunity to talk about the skills and qualities you have. Don't talk about your home life or personal life unless it's relevant to the job role itself. Instead, focus on your experience and the passion you have for working in the job role itself, and also make sure you tell them how you're going to add value to Greater Anglia. So tell them how you're going to add value to their company. That's really important. A great tip on how to do this is to get a copy of that job description and focus on telling them how your skills align with the skills that they're looking for on it. So for example, if on the job description they state that they're seeking someone who's safety focused or someone with great communication abilities, then be sure to use those exact terms in your answers and back it up with evidence where you've done so in previous job roles. So let's take a look at a brilliant example answer to help you. Introduce yourself. Thank you for inviting me to be interviewed for this position today. My name is Joshua, and I would describe myself as someone who is self-disciplined, versatile and collaborative. I have a passion for the railway industry, hence I'm eager to apply for this position at Greater Anglia and positively contribute to Greater Anglia's dedication in offering outstanding customer service, cutting-edge travel experiences and providing a safe and dependable service to its passengers. Throughout my career, I've developed various transferable skills and experiences that will enable me to excel in this role. I am a highly positive and effective employee who thrives in customer-focused environments. During my time in previous positions, I learned to fully understand the importance of the consistency of maintaining high customer satisfaction standards. Without the customer, there would be no company. So every member of the team must work towards providing a high level of service. I am confident that my attentiveness, dedication and ability to collaborate effectively in a team would make me a valuable asset to Greater Anglia. I am excited about the opportunity to contribute to the company's mission to providing safe and efficient train services across the UK. Wow, what a brilliant way to kickstart your interview to the opening question, introduce yourself, or it may be phrased as tell me about yourself, and you're going to be the standout candidate if you use an answer just like that. And remember, by giving a confident answer like this to this opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your answers to come. Okay, let's take a look at the next Greater Anglia interview question to prepare for, which is, are you aware of the company's values and can you tell me about them? Now, before attending your job interview, you must be aware of Greater Anglia's company values. This is essential because they are integral to all employees, and you may face competency-based interview questions around them. So in your answer to this question, make sure that you demonstrate that you know what the values are and how they match your own values and ethics. So here is a great example answer to help you. Are you aware of the company values and can you tell me about them? Yes, I am aware of the values, and these are also the values that I not only share, but have demonstrated during my previous roles. I am aware that Greater Anglia shares the values of its parent organisation, Abellio. These four values are genuine, professional, proactive and inclusive. I believe that the first value, genuine, relates to being open and honest and trustworthy. This is a core value which I believe is vital in any industry and all employees should possess. Professional relates to how you conduct yourself and the level of service you offer customers. In any service industry, it is important for all employees to act with high levels of professionalism when dealing with customers, collaborating with colleagues, and undertaking their daily duties. A professional and efficient workforce is paramount to the success and growth of the organisation. For me, proactive relates to how we respond to situations and solve problems. This also relates to using initiative and being able to recognize issues before they occur and implement changes which benefit the customer and the organization. Finally, inclusive relates to how we treat others. This includes our customers and colleagues. It is important that everyone is treated equally with respect and valued. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 35 Greater Anglia interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here's the next Greater Anglia interview question to prepare for, which is, what do you know about Greater Anglia as an organisation? So you must showcase that you've done plenty of research about the company. That should go without saying. Take a look at Greater Anglia's website, look at their About Us page, take a look at their latest news stories and their social media channels, and impress the hiring manager by sharing facts about the company, because this shows that you truly care about the company, you truly care about the job role, and you really want it, and that you're not just interested in the paycheck. So here is a brilliant example answer to help you and make you the standout candidate. What do you know about Greater Anglia as an organisation? Firstly, as a user of your services, I know firsthand the excellent customer service your staff provide, which really appeals to me. Before applying, I conducted plenty of research into Greater Anglia to ensure the company is the right fit for me. Greater Anglia is part of the transport network Abilio, which includes a number of bus companies and train operating companies such as Merseyrail, West Midlands Railway and London North Western Railway. Greater Anglia employs over 3,000 people in varied and essential roles to ensure the rail network efficiently operates over 1,300 services each day, operating in 133 stations. The network stretches from London Liverpool Street as far north as Cromer. The company also shares the 4 core values of Abilio: genuine, professional, proactive and inclusive. I also share these values, and if I am successful with my application, I will look forward to demonstrating these values in my role to support my colleagues and provide a professional and first-class service to the customers of Greater Anglia. Okay, the next question to prepare for is, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Well, this is a really tricky one. The hiring manager is asking this interview question for 2 reasons. Number 1, they want to know that you'll want to work for their train operating company for the long term. Number 2, they also want to know that you're ambitious, that you have a vision for your professional development and in turn will add value to their company. So let's take a look at a great top scoring answer to help you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? In 5 years, I see myself progressing within the company to the point where not only am I well respected in the role by my peers, but I've also taken on further responsibilities and developed professionally. I believe that in 5 years, I will have proven myself as an invaluable member of the team. I intend to accomplish this by advancing my knowledge and skills, taking on new challenges and opportunities, and cultivating close bonds with my co-workers and clients. In addition, I would also take great pleasure in assisting in the training and development of newer colleagues who join the company. I'm also dedicated to the company's mission and core principles, and I hope to contribute to its success in the long run. Okay, here's another Greater Anglia interview question to prepare for. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them and why? Now, dealing with difficult customers is a reality that many employees face. The hiring manager at Greater Anglia will want to know that you will remain calm and professional and that you'll represent their company in a positive light at all times. It is therefore essential to demonstrate that you will not be reactive or respond negatively. Instead, show that you have good customer service and communication skills and that you're aware that you are representing the company and can follow their policies. So here's a great example answer to help you. How would you deal with a difficult or frustrated customer? What would you consider when dealing with them and why? Working at Greater Anglia requires excellent customer service, and I understand that to deliver outstanding service, there will be times when I'll have to resolve complaints positively. When dealing with frustrated customers, I am always conscious to remain calm. I'm aware that being frustrated or having an unprofessional manner back will reflect negatively on the brand as well as escalate the situation further. Instead, I'd listen carefully to the customer's concerns so I could fix the problem and find a solution. I'd smile and retain a bright and pleasant demeanour, since I feel this would help ease whatever concerns the customer may be having. If a customer approached me and they were unsatisfied with a product or service, I'd politely ask what they disliked about it and what could be done to resolve the issue for them. I'd pay great attention to the customer throughout and display strong listening skills, such as nodding to show that I understand, and I would express empathy if needed. I'd start to work on addressing the issue as soon as possible and inform them that I'd assume responsibility for the situation and that I would make sure it was rectified. I would always follow my training and the company's refund, exchange and other policies when dealing with a customer complaint, and I believe I would love this since I find it rewarding to resolve difficulties and turn complaints into positive outcomes. Throughout my time dealing with the situation, if there was anything I wasn't sure about, I'd approach my supervisor or line manager for clarification. So the next thing to do in preparation for your Greater Anglia interview is to also prepare answers to the following questions. How do you handle the stress of working in the role and all that comes with the job? Tell me about a time when you needed to communicate a difficult decision. What was the issue and what made the decision difficult? That's a great question to prepare for. Why do you want to work for Greater Anglia? That's almost guaranteed to come up during your interview, so make sure you have a strong answer to that question. What is your biggest weakness? That's a tough one. What are your main strengths that will help you to be competent in this role? Describe a time when you disagreed with a co-worker. Tell me the 3 main things you would bring to the role if successful. How would you deal with conflict with a co-worker? As you are aware, this role was extremely demanding and challenging. Tell me about a situation when you worked hard to achieve a difficult task whilst under pressure. Tell me about a time when you had to complete a task within a certain time frame. Give an example of how you've ensured stakeholders put the customer first. Describe a situation when you've delivered excellent customer service. Can you describe a time when you demonstrated flexibility in the workplace? Please provide an example of the types of procedures that you adhere to within your working day currently. Tell me about a time when you worked as part of a team to complete a challenging task. So the next thing to do, if you'd like to download example answers to all those questions I just mentioned, plus all of the most common and toughest Greater Anglia interview questions, is to please make sure you click that button in the top right hand corner of this video right now, head through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download these slides and get access to 35 Greater Anglia interview questions and high scoring answers to each question in a PDF guide. You can literally have access and the slides in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, and it's guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like this one. And if you have any questions regarding any job interview with Greater Anglia, please let me know the name of the job role in the comment section below so I can get back to you with even more advice and interview tips. And finally, don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best with your interview. Have a brilliant day.